Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. So, Cancer, gonna do a reading for you, my friends. We are going to do, it's general reading. Maybe I should get into that part with you first. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate because it's general. If it does resonate and you're drawn to it, there is an extended. The link to the extended is at the top of the description within this video. Something in my eye right when we started. I'm being compelled actually to do your reading a little bit like I did Taurus's. It's funny. I'm using the same deck here. I'm using the my Divine Animal Oracle deck to get started. And so I'm sort of being called to pull out a card for your energy and then a card over here for some sort of energy outside of you. So it's interesting because I'm kind of feeling like this energy outside of you could even be like you in the future. I'm just going to have to see how everything plays out. I'm just keeping it open that is a possibility that what might be coming through here. And I'm going to build up the reading using my Tarot of the Abyss and see what kind of juicy details we can get about whatever it is that the universe would like to talk to you about right now. Cancer. So here we go. Cancer, Cancer, my portals of love. Beautiful Cancerians. Cancer. Cancer's energy and then the energy outside of them. This is a lot of energy you got going on. There's a lot of energy. You have reciprocation, you have will and peace. Well, I kind of like it. It just feels like just the combination of these three cards, it feels as if you would really like to, maybe, I don't know, it's just the world in general, a feeling or emotion that you have, or like maybe with someone in particular or a situation, but you are looking to reciprocate or at least give from a point within you that brings peace. There's like a will there. The will of what governs you, what moves you forward right now is peace. And I want to say harmony too, with, you know, all the flowers growing on them and the honeybees. And it's just like a really beautiful, holistic sense of peace and harmony you would like to bring forward. So it's pretty nice. All right, let's see what's outside of you. What is the energy outside of Cancer at this time, or for this reading, or what they need to know about? What is the energy outside of Cancer? Here it is. What is it? What is it? Cycles. Sorry, I'm looking at the card because I'm kind of pulling in some image. It's almost like this card reminds me of someone being beamed in somewhere. I think I know why when oh, look at what we have. Creation. Snake at the bottom. So like shedding a skin, that is applying over here. This is coming out two ways for me with what's going on in this energy. So in the future, someone is kind of getting beamed in somewhere. So I want to say the universe is leading this person. So it looks like they're just sort of materializing. You see how they're sort of, they're translucent, like their outfit. And then there's all these little sparkly things. It's almost like, you know, 1960s Star Trek getting beamed in somewhere. But they're coming from a real sense of peace, which is what you are trying to reciprocate with the world or with someone. Now, I'm just gonna read it as it goes. I don't want to have to keep saying this could be you, this may not be you, because if it's not you, it's an energy that's really kind of on the same path as you. So it could be someone outside of you. It feels like that to me. I feel like this, the strongest way I feel this reading and how I'm going to continue to read it, is that this outside energy, the cycles in the hair, feels like someone outside of you. It feels like someone that's on a spiritual path in some way. Like their basis is sort of like peace and harmony. All the bunnies have collected around this person as she's sort of just materializing somewhere. But her eyes are closed, so his or her eyes are closed. They're not necessarily consciously working their way towards you. Things are playing out in certain ways that you guys are going to meet on the path of life here. And this person, wherever and however you meet them, they are likely not like wholly focused on you in a big way. And I don't mean that in a rude way either. I just mean this person is sort of like maybe even just doing their own inner work. They're on some sort of a spiritual journey. Maybe they're withdrawn regarding situations that have happened in their lives. It doesn't feel personal at all. This person doesn't seem to have the energy of animosity or revenge or anything negative. It's all pretty good. Now, why I'm sort of like putting a disclaimer here, because I think for some of you, it might be you in the future, because this energy is so similar to what I have over here. But there's a need to reciprocate something. So, and you have a will, like you have a drive to move forward and do this. I don't know if it could be a missed opportunity with someone. I just is coming through the strongest for me. And the energy can be reversed too. So I'm just going to say that, Cancer. Y'all are deep. You're always deep. You always take me into the depths of water and I'm swimming through it. My little Aries energy is like, oh my God, there's so much water in here. So I'm doing the best that I can. So now, after I've done my full disclaimer, I'm just going to pull out the tarot cards and I'm going to see what the story is. So if it neatly fits and how it feels for you, that's perfect. But don't try to force it either. Just take what resonates and leave the other stuff behind if it's not. Like, no, right? So now, let's really get into it. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so here you go. Oh, I like this at the bottom. You have the Ten of Swords. This is a really cool deck, the Tarot of the Abyss. It has 2 Ten of Swords cards in it. And one is a typical actually, yeah, it's here. It's on this side. The typical Ten of Swords, the, stabbed in the back, painful endings, betrayal, all that sort of stuff. But this one, and death of the ego, like death of who you knew yourself to be. But this one is about your kind of like your subconscious and your conscious mind coming together in peace and harmony and melting into the universal mind and connecting with spirit and almost like starting to kind of, I want to say, end up on the path of very shamanic energy. So that's a good Ten of Swords to have at the bottom there. Your energy is really good. I really do feel like what I said at the beginning, this is someone else. This is someone else. I don't know, maybe like it could be flipped, but how I'm reading it right now. So the cards that came out with, you have Reciprocity, Honeybee, you have Will, Tiger, and Peace, Gorilla. You've got the Ace of Wands. Like you've got very fiery, exciting, creative, new energy going forward here. And look at that. Like this is really Ace of Wands kind of energy for sure. Oh, wow. And then you have the High Priestess. And then you have the Magician. Look at the how they're both holding like these circles to their chest areas. They're both holding these circular objects to their chests. It's a nice balance between your masculine and your feminine with the High Priestess and the Magician. And I'm just saying that because you've got the High Priestess holding the yin and the yang. So you have a lot of balance here in your own energy. Your own energy is really balanced. So I do feel like you've really been working on yourself. You've got this. This is an awesome, awesome Ten of Swords to have at the bottom. So you're connected, you're linked, you're moving forward. You have a sense of bringing peace to situations. You may even want to be reaching out to someone. And this might not be someone that, you know, you've had any sort of arguments with in the past even. I don't really feel like that. But this person is in a very different place from where you are, which I said at the beginning. Like I said, you know, it feels like this person, you're going to meet them on the path. But I don't think they're going to be like focused on you or looking towards you, having any sort of direct intent even towards you. But they've got the Page of Wands. So you can see the difference, right? You've got the Ace. You've got the Ace of Wands. You've got like all of this excitement. You're birthing something right out of your hand. I'm hearing baptism through fire. So having been through difficult things yourself, but that almost feels like you've risen above that a little bit ago. And this person though is almost like picking up the little pieces of, it's almost like arriving at someone else's campfire and it's gone, and just picking up the little pieces of this tinder. Some of them are burnt, some of them are not, and try to figure out, how do I get my own fire going here? How do I get my own excitement and a new beginning going? Because this person they've got the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. So there's a sense of like a betrayal. This person's gone through some sort of betrayal. This person has felt very defeated. And with the Four of Cups, I'm sort of looking at the artwork. If there's, I think it's just like rest. You see how they're not, I don't know if, I might have to ask some specific questions like, well, I'm gonna clarify with my small deck, because again, it's that sense of like this person isn't looking. See, with the Four of Cups, they're not looking. Here, their eyes are closed. They're not looking, but they're really looking within, because that's kind of like where this person's focus is looking within here. Picking up the pieces. It does feel an awful lot like you are about to create something out of the ethereal with these three cards. There's something that you can do here with your hands, Cancer. The hands are so prominent in all three of these cards. The Phoenix rising out of her hand, the High Priestess holding the Yin and Yang symbol, and then the Magician, like in the same hand movement, holding this swirling, almost looks like an energetic system coming out of the tree that he actually is. It's okay. I want to say it's almost like you're getting ready to share your energy, because your energy is really, really balanced, and it's coming from a really deep cosmic area. It's coming from like your inner deep soul here, and it's like swirling it around. And with the Magician, what are you getting ready to do? You're getting ready to manifest something. You're getting ready to make some sort of creation, to do something. You're getting ready to make some sort of peace here. Maybe you're getting ready to bring peace into someone's life. Maybe you have some sort of an idea. Maybe it's in your community about how to bring peace forward, but it's coming from such a beautiful spot within you. So this doesn't even necessarily have to be like just one individual. This could be quite a few people that have been through something. And it just feels like to me, like you are ready to bring something to those that really need it. And I don't want to say either that this is like clingy, needy energy. It's not. So it's not like energy vampiring. Because this person or these people are not looking. They're just maybe even trying to deal with something on their own in the best way that they can. And you're going to meet them on the path. Like you have something to give here. So now we go into the teeny tiny tarot and really start digging out the info here. My Everyday Witches tarot, teeny tiny, for those that are curious. All right, your Ace of Wands. Your Ace of Wands. You have Justice and the Queen of Swords. Oh my gosh, she's definitely going to be very clear and honest and fair about something. That's pretty, it's intense, but in a really nicely balanced way. It's a very, very clear. Justice, harmony. Again, what did I say? Like, it's repeating that. And with the Queen of Swords, I just feel like taking action on what this is to you. How you would like to share this, move it forward. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. The Hermit. Oh, the Hermit and the Ten of Wands. That's really interesting. So it feels like you, see, this would make a lot of sense. You have already gone through what this person is going through. That's what I would describe. You've already gone through what this person over here has gone through. And you have, like, you've been in this hermit mode yourself. You've carried the heavier burdens. You've carried the heavier load. You've had to release things in your life, but, you know, finding the real answers within yourself, not finding answers outside of yourself, or being codependent on other people to help get you the answers that you're looking for in life. Or, you know, at the end of the day, like, maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe people have given advice to you in the past, but really sit down with it and see how you feel about that advice. But you've carried these heavy burdens in the past, but now you sit with this really wonderful balance and ready to share it. The Magician. The Magician. So, gosh, what a bunch of cards. But look at, there's a Ten of Swords. Oh my God. You have the two cards exactly right here. Look at this. You have, okay, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups, which is what is over here. And then you have the Ace of Swords. I do want to say that you, I don't know, maybe you do know this person from the past. Like this energy over here. If you don't, you're definitely going there. Their cards are right here for you. But you're kind of almost bringing like an answer or a solution with this Ace of Swords. The Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Four of Cups. There might have been some sort of unexplained ending between you and someone as well. And it felt really hard and it felt really unjust. But you have the clarity here. You kind of have maybe the answers that this person is looking for. The Page of Wands. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this person is going through some shit. The Seven of Wands and the Five of Cups. So again, it's things that just haven't worked out. This person has felt like they've had to defend themselves and things not working out. And it's almost like defending yourself. Well, that didn't even work because at the end of the day, they still attacked me. Oh shit, I never noticed that in the artwork. Oh my God. So this person is laying on the beach here and they got all these swords in them. And they're just raising their hand like either help me or I thought it was help me, but no, it's a plea of not to kill me. Because this dude who's walking towards them has a dagger in his hand. It's a hidden dagger to put the final blow in. So this person, yeah, I would say this person is probably definitely emotionally withdrawn. We have the Four of Cups. What is this? Ten of Swords. That's brutal. The Ten of Swords. The Knight of Swords and the King of Wands. Wow, it almost feels like being persecuted for being yourself. Because the King of Wands is a sort of energy that, is going to lead their life. They're going to live their life through example. And the Knight of Swords, like, really, I don't know, it almost comes in swiftly. It's kind of a feeling of, like, others not liking someone else's personal strength, right? This person felt like they had to defend themselves, and at the same time, also, I want to say some level of relationship here with the Five of Cups that, didn't work out. Should have been a party, but everything ended up spilt, and they're sort of just left to pick up little pieces and figure out, how do I just get some sort of drive going here? And almost at the same time when they're trying to figure out how to pick up the pieces and move on and sort of get some momentum here with some real leadership in their life, instead of just getting attacked and stabbed. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. So it's almost like, I don't know how much. The Knight, sorry, not the Knight, the King of Pentacles. This person has a lot to offer. This person, and almost, I would say, this person's personal relationships are not going or have not gone as well as perhaps the physical abundance. They could even have created a business, their home. They could be a CEO of something. Like, there's just some sort of leadership here where they've created a really stable foundation, even really profitable. But their personal relationships, oh my God, jeez, but it takes a certain amount of, defending who you are and sticking with it and living pretty true to it to kind of get to this energy. A lot of people really never get to that energy because they back down right away when people start questioning them on their ideas and their principles and their goals and their dreams. So I do want to say that this person probably has not backed down from their personal dreams and ambitions, but a lot of people have maybe attacked them for it. I'm so curious. And you were headed in this direction over here. I want to look at, I'm actually just gonna, these three right here, make it the reciprocity, will, and peace. Reciprocity, will, and peace. I tell you, that person could probably use peace, like temperance. So it is balance again, but it's definitely not rushing in and taking it slow, which is kind of funny because with this is almost like the Knight of Wands energy. It just kind of feels a bit like that to me. Very fiery. It's probably good advice. I don't know that I would rush into this energy over here. And I don't know how you're supposed to kind of come onto the path with this person. What I don't see here, no, I see them with a page. But that's the only page that I see. So I'm sort of looking for that in terms of communication. It doesn't feel like communication is how you meet this person or how you get on the path. It's almost like circumstance. A happen circumstance. You just happen to be in the right place at the right time and you run into this energy. So this person is working through cycles. With the Ten of Swords, I feel like they're coming to an end of a cycle, but it does leave them kind of missing out on emotional opportunities with people, but yet they've still built something pretty good for themselves. Cycles, the hair. If you don't know this person, like before you meet them, I kind of think you might have, but you'll definitely know them in terms of what they've been through because you'll have been through it. Look at this. The Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. I don't think this person has given up on feelings and emotions, on like personal relationships, even though it looks like they've been very difficult. Or it could just be a cycle too. It doesn't necessarily mean that this person their entire life has been like that, because then you might think, oh, got some personal issues. But yeah, they're definitely continuing to do some sort of work here to be able to bring in this Queen of Cups. I don't know, maybe this Queen of Cups is you, Cancer, but definitely wanting to bring this in and find themselves in a better place emotionally, find themselves in a place where they can share aspects of themselves emotionally here. Where you know, reciprocity, that's what the Queen of Cups is, because it is sharing those feelings and emotions. So it does see, it's like whatever you have here is what is needed over here. Like these two, it's like a plant that's dry, and you have a little pail of water to add to the soil. Like it's perfect. It's kind of perfect. The Knight of Wands and Judgment. Yeah. There is that feeling of this will, this drive to rush in. The Knight of Wands and Judgment. So with Judgment, maybe it is like a new beginning with someone here where something has ended in a really painful way. I'm not really getting though. I mean, it could have been, maybe there could have been some misunderstanding between the two of you. But it almost doesn't feel like any sort of direct communication. I'm not getting much, if anything, from the past, just where we stand right now with this energy. So you're going to know that better than I am. But I just want to say, it doesn't seem like just my own, this is me personally looking at these energies. You do seem to have a desire to really charge in here. But I think temperance is the way to go with that. Like to kind of take it slow and to allow things to naturally unfold in the way they're meant to unfold. Because I don't know, with this kind of energy that this person has here, that they would be so keen on anyone charging towards them real fast, right? That's kind of like my casual observation with that. So anyways, and you did get temperance. So there you go, Cancer. That's really interesting. I'm going to go do the extended and see what I get out of that. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.